Hi, Mark Engstrom here, Middle School Division Head. Thanks for taking some time so we can touch base about distance learning. I hope things went well today, and we'll work hard to make sure they go well tomorrow. If there's reason to give each other grace, please do so for us, and we promise to do the same for you guys. We're all learning as we go here, so thanks for that. I'll run through some talking points, and then I'll transition to the questions that you guys have emailed me. To start, I want to talk about the three different kinds of assignments we have in middle school. The first one is an attendance assignment. And it's kind of a misnomer. It's not really an assignment. It's just a check-in. There's a field that they have to fill in to say that they're present. The second is a daily assignment, and that's a substantive assignment that's due every day by 3:15. And the third type of assignment is a long-term assignment, and that could be 2 days, 2 weeks, a month, whatever, at the teacher's discretion. So let's talk for a minute about the reason for the 3:15 deadline on the daily assignments. I thought it would be best to have the learning happen during the school day, so we could all transition to family time. And I know that's different in the upper school and maybe in the lower school. I know we're all trying to do what's age appropriate, but I thought for middle school students that was probably best to have that time limit. If that's not working for you and your family, let me know. I can't promise I would change that based on one email, but if that's the consensus, I certainly don't want to put stress on families. So please let me know. Some kids are going to be done earlier on some days than others. Some days it may take 5-6 hours. Some days it may take 2, depending on the exact classes they have that day and the strengths of your children. So be ready with books, probably hardbound books, because they'll have a lot of screen time already. Walks in the park are great on their own or with family. And board games are amazing. So I'd have those at the ready, because that's just going to be a reality. So some of the questions that have come my way are, let's start with tests. There's a little bit of anxiety about tests. We're going to move to different types of assessments where we can, but there probably will be tests. And we're going to make that easy on you guys. We're going to email the test to you, and then you'll administer it. You'll email it to your child or open it up on a screen when the time is right. We're not going to do things that make it hard, like say it's open book, but you can only have this kind of resource. If it's open notes, then it's open. We're not going to say this part of the test for 20 minutes, this part for 40 minutes. It'll be one solid test that you guys administer. So let us know how we're doing on that when the time comes. I've been asked about online videos. Can kids ask questions? Is there going to be synchronous learning? All that stuff is coming. We're trying to get our sea legs today and tomorrow and just get stuff in attendance and Canvas and Power School and figure out all those pieces. But there is going to be different types of learning coming. If you can give us a little while on that, that would be great. Canvas. I was asked, will we continue to see our children's grades on Canvas? Yes, that's probably one of the few things that is unchanged. We're going to use Canvas as we have always. Another question came up about tutoring. Whether you've had tutoring at Episcopal or you're looking to get tutoring for the first time, we're going to ask that you guys do that on your own. We're going to provide the list of tutors, but payment and where and when and transportation and all that stuff obviously has gotten trickier. And so we're going to ask you guys to do that on your end. So thanks for shifting gears on that. And I sent a link to a TED Talk about Agile families. That it's only 18 minutes long. I would encourage you to watch it. We're all forced to be Agile right now. And the author talks about 3 ways families could be more Agile. And the Engstroms adopted one of those ways, which is letting your kids speak their truth. And I'll tell you the 2 funny things that happened to us. We went around and said what was working for us as a family and what wasn't. And our 8th grade daughter, Emma, said she hated Saturday night dinners. Nicole and I looked at each other confused, and Emma said, well, Monday through Friday, we eat dinner as a family. It's just part of the routine. And on Sunday, we always go out to eat. So we talk about lunch or dinner, and then everybody talks about the meals. But on Saturday, we were all waking up at different times and eating breakfast when we were hungry, and we would eat lunch when we were hungry, and we ate dinner when we were hungry. And Nicole and I hadn't noticed that we hadn't had Saturday night dinner in a long time. And it took Emma speaking up. She was probably in 6th grade at the time. To let us know. And so it was good for our family. Another time it was helpful is we were headed out to the summer, and we all had different schedules. There were summer camps, and I was working, Nicole wasn't, things like that. And we went around and said what we needed from each other. And I said to our 2 kids, I said, I know we're not going to talk every day, but when we do talk, I don't want to compete with your phone or your friends. Like, give me the time, even if it's 5 minutes. I want to hear what you're doing. I want to hear some stories. What are you going through? What's good? What's bad? And then Emma got to her turn, and she said she would like to be asked less often how she's doing. So my needs directly conflicted with Emma's needs, And we had to talk about that. And I had to give a little bit and she had to give a little bit. And we had to talk about why it was important and so we could all be happy and healthy. So those aren't stories meant to be things that apply to your family, but stories that we got as a result of watching that TED Talk. And so I think it's worth 18 minutes for you to watch it if you have the time. Thank you so much. Please be in touch. I want this to be a good and sustainable experience for everyone. There are going to be hiccups. We know that. You communicate with me as much as you need, and I'll communicate as well. And we'll all do the best we can. Thanks a lot.